Uh-huh. Alright, Chris. Coming. Alright, I'll take care of it. Yep, no worries. See ya. Hey there, how's it going? Just on the phone to my good friend Chris Fresh. And he reminded me about something that I've been meaning to talk about. That is, what's up with the serious lack of good-looking women? Banksia Secondary College. I mean, not some really good lookers there when you think about it. Maybe 3 or 4 okay, but generally, they're all pretty fucking ugly. And anyone that wants to disagree with me, I'll take the debate any fucking time because, oh well, just go look through the yearbook. I mean, they're ugly. They're pretty ugly, pretty fat, pretty low quality woman. You know, I always wonder why I never really hooked up with one, you know, because, you know, I was a normal guy, but I wasn't crazy. There was just no fucking talent at that school at all. And I mean, the only time I did hook up with something, it ended in tragedy. Almost tragedy. And I can tell you about that right now. I met this girl through a friend. For his safety, he'll remain anonymous. But he's passed me on this number to, you know, to meet up with her and give me a picture. And said, you know, I should go hook up with her. So, you know, sent her a few text messages and she sent some pictures back. By the way, very fucking misleading, those pictures. I mean, you women, you got to think about the way you send your pictures with that false advertising shit, you know? You get all dolled up, you get on a certain angle, you look alright, when in fact you're fucking horrible, when you're a disgusting fat porky pig, luring in a man under false pretenses. That ain't fucking right. That's not fair. It's not fair to the man. Shit. Anyway, so the only request I had from this in particular girl, well, let's call her Boss Nass, okay? That's a code name. Old Boss Nass has invited me over, but for some reason she wanted Boston Bun. She loved Boston Bun, so I went rolling over her place maybe 3 in the morning and taken over this Boston Bun, which I'd bought earlier in the day from Baker's Delight, and she's sitting in a sort of dark corner. I couldn't really see. Well, all I could really see was a reflection off the television of these big fucking glasses and some teeth that didn't look quite right. I mean, these teeth look like fucking Gollum's teeth. Anyway, I sort of sat on the chair and made small talk, and she's looked over at the Boston Bun and said, "Is that my Boston Bun right there?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, it is, baby." So I unwrap the Boston Bun and give it to her. She goes into the kitchen. I thought she's probably going to cut me off a slice. She walks back in with a whole Boston Bun on her plate. On the other hand, she's got a bowl with butter in it, melted butter. And while she's watching this TV show, I remember it was Robin Williams' Runaway Vacation. Fucking terrible movie. She proceeds to devour this whole Boston Bun, and I got there at about 5:05. By 5:23, whatever it was, she'd finished this whole bun, and she was tearing off strips, dipping it into this melted butter, and eating it. I mean, that's enough to fucking turn anyone off. And right then, I think, what the fuck are you doing here, Zod? You should get up and run out this fucking door. But I didn't. I stayed. What can I say? I'm a hard hitter. A lot of people say I'm the hardest working man in the biz. But anyway, after she finished her Boston Bun treat, she's like, "Well, do you want to go to the bedroom?" I'm like, "Well, that's what I'm here for." So we get into the bedroom, and I'm like, "What do you want to do?" And she's like, "I like to have a 69er." I said, "Oh, fuck, alright then. Yeah, 69er. Nothing could be finer." So I lie down in the bed. I don't know why the fuck I thought I should get on the bottom, but I did. And she's lowered herself down onto me. At the start, she was gentle. I mean, she was a heavy hitter. She would have been over 100 kilos, easy. And she's lowered herself down onto me, and at the start, I've just got... I mean, this is a little bit X-rated, so if there's any kids watching, you should probably turn off right now. She's lowered herself down onto me face, and just at the start, just a bit of the clit was kind of in my mouth, and I'm licking away, you know. And at the other end, she's chewing the meat off my dick. I mean, I wasn't even on a fucking hard-on, and she is sucking so hard and biting on it that I thought she was trying to gobble up a fucking Happy Meal. And she starts grinding my face harder and harder, you know. She's getting turned on, I'm getting turned off. And at the start, like I said, it was just the clit in my mouth, but then eventually more comes down, and suddenly I realise that I'm in a lot of trouble because this pussy's big. This is big as my whole face. It's covered my whole face, in fact. And no longer am I sucking the pussy, but the pussy's sucking me. And I can't breathe, really. And I've got these big fucking legs on my arms, and I've got this big fucking torso on my legs, and I'm really trapped. I'm pinned. You know, I was working out at the time, so I could have probably got out of just about anything, but I'm pinned here well and truly. I'm fucked up. And I thought I'd just keep licking and hopefully she gets off, and hopefully she really just gets off me. But she doesn't. She starts grinding harder and harder, and I start to slap her on the leg because I need to tap out. I got to get out. I'm fading out here. I'm fading to black. Like shit's spinning around for me, and I can't breathe. I'm trying to suck in air. I'm just sucking in these long pussy lips, to be honest. They're going right down my throat. I feel like gagging. I can't get the air to gag. And I'm slapping her on the leg. That's exciting her more. She's grinding harder and harder. And eventually I think, I've got to fucking get out of here, man. I bit her right on the snatch as hard as I could. And you think that would get her to get off? No. She's fucking grinding harder again. Really, all over me. Grinding and grinding. Eventually, thank fuck, she orgasmed. Even though she left like about 1.5 liters of something I can only describe as a cross between bin water and transmission oil all over me face and chest. But I was happy to take that she load because at least I had my life. That's just one thing. That's one instance of a Banksia girl. Alright? I don't know if anyone else has got bad experiences. I'll be happy to talk about them. Maybe we could do some counselling. I've got a few more, but that's probably up there with one of the worst. That's just an indication of what I think a Banksia girl is all about. So, do yourself a favour. Get yourself a nice McLeod girl, or a Mill Park girl, or a Bundura girl, or a Thornbury girl. Anything but a fucking Banksia bitch. Peace.